Alrighty, YouTube, it's your boy Zxous, and we're back with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video. And in today's video, we are going to be going over Anchor's skills here. Let me lower the music back here, but we're going to be going over Anchor's skills, obviously. They put this out a long time ago, but they didn't put out the other two today, which was weird. I thought guaranteed one would pull up today for sure, and then tomorrow, because the banner comes out on the 3rd, so I assume they're just going to show both Talman and Aces tomorrow. But Anchor obviously is the free-to-play unit. She is a Burst 1 SR unit, as you guys can see her animations right here. Just look, and then she does have a Burst skill Annie animation. Yeah, and that's that right there, so... And then, yeah. But yeah, she's a free-to-play character, SR. You get her on the 3rd day of login when the event goes live. And then you do get her dupes from completing the last stage of Story 1 and the last stage of Story 2 on hard mode. So, just remember that when you're trying to go for her and her dupes. So, obviously, she's a limited character, right? Because she's an SR. And she's from the event, so you can't get her after. Alright, so let's talk about the character. She's a rocket launcher, a defender, a burst 1 unit. Her skill 1, when the last bullet hits a target, she taunts for 5 seconds. Her being a rocket launcher, quite useful. And then obviously activates when the last bullet hits a target, increases the defense as well. Not bad. I mean, now if that's stacked, would have been a lot better, obviously, but it's an SR, free at that. Don't expect her to really be that good. Not really, you know, all that bad, honestly. I mean, I think she could work, especially if you do have her paired up with Biscuit. I do think she could work there. Alright. Her second skill activates when entering battle affects self. When attacking an enemy projectile, damage dealt to that projectile is increased by 25.6% continuously. Now, that's pretty good. That is at level 10 skills, so don't expect anything too crazy. You're not even going to level up this character one bit. But that is not bad right now. For the people who do not know what projectiles are, they'll probably be here on screen. But yeah, basically they're just what the bosses like launch at you, like those rocket launchers or like those missiles that come flying at you, those drills that Gravediggers throws at you, right? That's what projectiles are. The bombs that Modernia shoots, those are projectiles. But those are all already so easy to break, so I don't really feel like it's really that crazy. Honestly, like the hardest projectile to break that I could think of at the top of my head would be what? Gravedigger's drill? I don't know. Like at the top of my head, not much that comes to mind. So yeah, it's a good skill, but it's not really needed. Or not really that like impressive, I want to say. Then the burst skill is just a mid AoE. I say mid because she's a defender burst 1 SR character at that. What damage is she going to be doing? Right? That should have just been another defense buff for herself. I don't really understand what a SR defender is going to be doing. Like, I really don't understand when characters have this, if they're not doing something. Like, if we look at Senti, for example, right? Senti is a good example of a defender. Now, I'm not comparing an SR to Senti, of course, but I'm just saying how hers is also damage, but then she also does, like, lower defense, right? If you're going to be doing this for defenders, give them something like this. Make it that they do a little bit of damage and then give them something that's pretty useful, right? Obviously, I'm not comparing Anchor to Senti. That would be silly. But, you know, a defender that just does damage on the burst skill, what am I going to do with that? Like, come on now. Literally. So, I mean, honestly, there's no point for this character. She's free, so it's not like you can do anything about it. If you have Ray from the half anniversary with also a free SSR LB3 at that, just a better option at the end of the day. Like, what are you really going to do with Anchor? She's an SR1. You're not using her over all the other SSRs you have. At that, being defenders, like, I know Anchor is a character that a lot of people like, but if we go, like... Are you using her over Blanc, Senti? Probably not. Ludmilla, Jackal, Nero, Novel. Like, you're not using her. Even Ray, you're not going to use this SR over these characters. So, it's really as simple as that. You got to let me know what you think, of course. I mean, it's free, so it's not like I care. But you got to let me know what you think. It's your boy Zxous. So, I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.